no longer. She now lives in Rochester, New York.
Is she?
Not now. Unfortunately, recently she had to move to a nursing home.
Mm-hmm.
She, oh, we're recording? Okay. I'm ready if you are. All right. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful wind down to your May. Welcome to Art with Liz here at the Hoboken Public Library. Mega thanks to the library for allowing us to have these hybrid art classes available to those at home and those here at the beautifully renovated basement room, large room at the library itself. We are winding down May ourselves. This is our final class for May, in which we have been celebrating Asian American and Pacific Islander History Month. And for our final artist of focus, we will be looking at the art of Jake Lee. Jake Lee was a Chinese American watercolor painter, and his work reflects simple subjects, things like buildings and animals associated with Chinese immigrants. Good morning, Alice. And the political and cultural aspects of the lives of Chinese immigrants. So we're going to start out, as we always do, with a slideshow of his work. I welcome comments and thoughts and ideas about the artist's work and process and technique. Any opinions you have about the artist's work are more than welcome. And here we go. Folks at home, are you able to see the share?
Yes.
Thank you. So Jake Lee was born in 1915. He's not a particularly well-known painter, but I think his work is interesting enough to take note of. And we have been practicing our watercolor skills, so I wanted to share with you some of the work that he has created. He has an affinity with the artist we were talking about yesterday, too, my class at the Multi-Center here in Hoboken, and that's Norman Rockwell, an American painter who loves capturing scenes of American life. And Mr. Lee, as I mentioned before, is quite well known, or well known in certain circles, for capturing aspects of Chinese American everyday life. So many Chinese people came to the United States and pretty much landed in California and stayed, particularly the San Francisco area, as did Mr. Lee. And he spent much of his life capturing that visual history. In fact, he created a 12-piece mural for a restaurant in Chinatown in San Francisco in 1959. Unfortunately, after the restaurant closed in 1972, the paintings disappeared until 2010. The Chinese Historical Society of America purchased them then from an auction and brought them back to San Francisco, rescued, refurbished, and brought them back to San Francisco. This is one of the many images that they found. He, as I mentioned, was born in 1915. He was mainly a watercolor painter. He sometimes worked with gouache, which is like watercolor paint, but a little bit more opaque and thicker. He lived in Monterey, but As he developed as an artist, he moved around California. He loved the natural environment. His landscape paintings are simple, but the color shows excellent detail. He featured the life of the Chinese laborer, immigrant laborer in California, and he also was an illustrator of children's books during his lifetime. He went to school at the Otis College of Art and Design in Los Angeles and San Jose State University in California. He worked under the artist Don Kingman, who greatly influenced his work. So these are Chinese laborers working on the California Railroad. I don't know if folks here know, but most of our railroads, particularly in the western part of the United States, were built by Chinese laborers, many of whom tragically lost their lives in the process. And they worked hard. It was virtually slave labor, I think we can say. So in addition to the now famous location of his Chinese American history paintings in San Francisco, Jake Lee is showcased at the Chinese American Museum of Los Angeles. That exhibition is called Sunshine and Shadow, in search of Jake Lee. This one's so blurry. I'm so sorry. But this is a picture of San Francisco. Beautiful perspective. Wonderful use of watercolor. Trying to capture what was happening in the American city at that time.
In this one, there's primary.
A lot of primary colors. Wonderful attention to detail, which you're not able to see in the image, unfortunately. I love the lowering storm clouds, the threatening storm clouds. Paying homage to his Chinese culture. That was the main focus of his work. There are many collections of his work based on the work from the restaurant murals that he created at Khan's Restaurant. The Chinese Historical Society of America in San Francisco owns these. And the museum in Los Angeles, as I mentioned. He loves the play of light and dark and shadow on mundane objects. This one has kind of a mythological feel to it. I'm sure it's based on some kind of spiritual story. If anyone has any thoughts about that, I would love to know.
Is that a watercolor?
This is a watercolor, yes.
Do you know those people?
I'm sorry. He did. He did. And I wish it was a better representation of what it actually looks like so that we could see.
There's places where you can go skiing, and at the same time, down lower, you can go to the beach.
In California, really?
Yeah, my son lives out there. That's how I am aware of it. They go off skiing somewhere. In Pineapple and something.
Awesome.
It feels like that's in the.
Cool. But behind it, there are city buildings. I don't know if you can see. Behind the sun and the mountain, there are city buildings.
Yeah.
Which could very well be downtown San Francisco. So it's a really interesting juxtaposition of beach, water, mountaintop.
Well,
Huge red sun.
It's anything that they just drop into the middle of the earth, right?
Could be.
Like any city, but it still has nature.
Yes, which is something he loves.
Yeah.
Nature is one of his primary focuses, according to what I've read. Yes.
I looked this up yesterday. There's like 3 different artists named Jake Lee.
Uh-huh.
So we need to be careful here. I'm not sure this is the same artist.
Thank you,
South
Ken.
Korean one who does collages, kind of like this.
Oh,
And
so
there's-
this, I could be wrong in
There's
the
a chance
image.
who passed away. I think the more intimate scenes of Chinese.
Oh, so this could be the Korean artist named Jake.
artists.
Oh, thank you for that input. I'm so sorry if,
There's one who's still alive, and
and he does this kind of surreal collage work.
there's one more who does a very collage and very more modern than even this.
Oh, folks at home. So there's another living artist
There's like 3 of them.
named Jake Lee. This could be his work. So I'm sorry, I could be misrepresenting here. Thank you, Ken.
You're welcome. And there's hundreds of people with my name in New York where I was born. So I ran into this, in school, in college, in high school.
Wow.
My records would get confused with other kids at school. So how can your grades were so good and then were so bad?
That's eye-opening. Thank you for that information.
You're welcome. But you know what? Let's just appreciate this group of people.
All the Jake Lees. Let's love all the Jake Lees because I really do love this painting.
Whatever he's doing, there's an element of the Chinese art or something in the background. On the street, and the round wall is like to the Chinese.
Well, there's definitely an appreciation of Chinese culture.
Or
in-
Asian. If this is South Korean.
Well, if it's South Korean, it could be anti-Chinese.
Yeah, but they might share cultural symbols.
Yes.
Thank you.
Does it have a title? It might give you an idea.
See, when I do my research, I don't even look for titles. I just look for pictures that I like associated with the name of the artist. I am, for all of you on YouTube, I am not an art historian. Folks here have heard me say that many times. So I'm delighted that someone has caught me out and corrected me. Seriously.
I feel like is the sun in the center of the universe, and then the humans are surrounding it. The cities in the back, the mountains, the eyes, and the beach.
Very nice interpretation, Helena. It's a picture of the entire universe. That's Alina's interpretation. But we're not sure it's our Jake Lee from 1915 California. It could be the Jake Lee who is still alive, who is Korean.
Yeah, I've seen 3 of them, so I'm not sure.
Well,
know
but
one-
it's good to question and find out. Those of you who really want to know, I invite you to investigate further. Gosh, now I'm worried about showing the rest of these. But these are watermarked from books that have been published, and I believe they are the Jake Lee that I am talking about today. Now, this is probably the guy who's still alive, because this is definitely a collage.
Yes, that's one of the later
Yes.
Jake Lees.
Yep.
Not sure.
So we're going to skip this one and go to this one. This, I'm almost positive, is the Jake Lee that I'm referring to
Yeah.
in class today. So this is the San Francisco Chinatown scene, done in watercolor. Beautiful perspective. Very muted colors. This is a Jake Lee. This is from the Restaurant Mural series. People at work. He wants to show respect to the immigrant community. That was part of his life's work and goal. I love the composition in this piece, the verticality of everything, the standing people, the stairway, off center in the piece, and then the yellow, whatever that is, piece of wood that's part of the structure of the building, leading up to the yellow drapery in the upper corner, and then the what look like yellow poles in the bottom. Everything is leading upwards in this painting. The red pole in the middle at the bottom leads the eye up to all the red pieces throughout the painting. It's really beautiful composition.
It's very organic and alive. There's a lot of movement.
A lot of movement,
in the
yes,
space, the structure and the people, it all works together. But
yes.
you have that liveliness of color. The color's toned down, but it's still like contrasting, like the yellow, the brown.
Yes. His
And
use of his minimal use of the bright colors, the white, the red, the yellow, is what leads your eye throughout the entire painting. And it's really masterful the way he's chosen to use it.
And it's just very interesting how he uses dark and light and gradients.
I was just about to talk about that, Ken. The very dark background and the darkness underneath the stairs and how it gets darker and darker as it goes into the background of the painting also leads your eye into the background. It's quite a wonderful image. Yeah,
Yeah.
you want to go out the back. You're right, Jen. And I love some of the details. The shoes lined up on the floor. Yeah, I think it's a shoe factory. I'm pretty sure it's a shoe factory. The metal shoe molds on the top of the counter. The boots lined up on the counter. It's pretty terrific. So now we're out in nature, which from what I've read, he loved. Look at the use of shadows in this piece. Again, the very judicious use of the red, just a tiny bit of red leads our eye throughout this painting, the little bit of bright yellow, green, green, yellow. That tiny little patch of yellow, green, or yellow in the front of the building. On my screen, it reads as a chartreuse. For those of you who are here, this reads yellow, green, and all of this is yellow, green.
There's a dot of it in the tree too.
Yes, and back here, it's,
Just one like a little dot.
and some of these patches on the front of the building are more red. And they're more red than this. This is a cat.
Oh.
It's very sweet, very peaceful.
It's just interesting. Even when you have straight lines, to not like really vertical or horizontal, as opposed to curvature, angle, and perspective, sense of perspective.
Some of the perspective is not quite correct. The Coca-Cola sign is not quite perfect perspective. Some of the lines are off. The horizontal lines are not quite right. They should be parallel to this line. They are not.
Well, it's like it's an extreme perspective. Unless we say the sign was just hung crooked or something.
The sign could be hung crooked, who knows?
Or the building was built crooked.
Lines. Yeah,
It-
it's like it's a movie. It's like it's just a lot.
It does not bother me. I mean, we could almost classify him as a folk artist, although not really.
It's good to take artistic liberties.
I agree. All right, let's start going through these a little quicker. This is a trailer park, obviously. Love the color. Very blurry. So I invite you to look on your smartphones, those of you at home. Look on your home screens. You see the trailer now, Alice, and a lot of stuff surrounding the trailer. This one I particularly love. So if you've ever been to San Francisco, this is what Chinatown is like. Crammed full of bright, colorful things. It's so vibrant and alive, and shops everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna whip through now. Again, Chinatown.
Is that a portrait of him, the man featured in behind him?
A portrait of, I don't know who it is. No idea. It looks like it's a paper lantern manufacturing place. And that's the end. So today I have brought watercolor. Oh, any comments or thoughts or ideas about Mr. Lee's work?
I would just say, I want to be there. I want to go into that house or that little shop or shop at the little places.
Right. Those at home, Robin said she finds his paintings very inviting. She wants to go to the places that he's painted. I like that. Any other comments? Folks at home, any thoughts or feelings?
I like his style.
Margot, you like his style. In fact, it reminds me of your work.
Really? Funny.
Yeah, your paintings of animals and plants, very similar, and your love for watercolor.
I love the colors he uses.
Yeah. Loves the colors. Wonderful. Anyone here have any more to say about his images? Here's what I invite us to do today. I'm going to put up a picture of one of his pieces. I invite you to copy. You can copy from your smartphone screens if you prefer. It probably will be less blurry and pixelated. Or you can create your own city or landscape, either from your imagination or from a picture on your phone. I have watercolor paints, I have oil pastels, etc. here for you to use. I also have rulers. Remember, the best way to do landscape is to start with the horizon line across your page and work from there. I personally like to start with a light pencil sketch and then work with color. I leave that entirely up to you. If you're feeling bold and free today, just start with the paint. All right, any questions about what we're creating today? You guys are all my veteran folks, so I don't feel a need to demo watercolor techniques today. If there's anyone who wants me to do that, let me know when I come around to talk to you, and I'll be happy to review or go over watercolor techniques with you. We're good to go? All right. Let's make some art. Folks at home, you can always yell out my name if you need help or put something in the chat box, please. Enjoy.
You know what I saw in the picture?
I'm going to put up a picture. Thank you always, as always, Laura, for reminding me. Sometimes the picture looks better if it's not in the slideshow. So.
I have to leave, unfortunately.
I'm sorry.
I said, "No, you can-"
Take some paper with you to
Well, I'm
create
not
a-
gonna take a pencil because,
okay.
whenever I start, because I have to go sit in park for 2 hours. That's what my mom's doctor.
Oh, I hope she's okay.
Follow up.
Now, I really like this image. I hope this is our Jake Lee. I'm gonna open it up. See what you think, Ken. I'm thinking now it's not. No, it's absolutely not. So we're not going to use this baby.
Yeah, it's like it's dead plus.
Oh, man. See how easily we can be tricked by the internet. And I've said this before with other artists. This one's quite wonderful.
This kind of confusion happens all the time with the AI.
Yes.
Things they're pushing us. It confuses people similarly. It consolidates.
Let's try this one. And even before AI, any artist will be subject to this kind of theft and misrepresentation all the time. And there are so many names that are similar or the same.
Yeah. I don't know. My husband keeps saying he wants to do it too.
Now let's see if I enlarge this, what happens.
Yeah.
Now, is this big enough for people to see and copy? I'm afraid if I make it bigger, it's going to be too blurry. Tamara, you're squinting. You want me to make it bigger?
That's like looking down.
Yes or no?
That's GeoCity, the other one.
You don't know. I think that's okay. We'll leave this one up. Folks at home, let me know if it's okay. I got a nod from Susan, so I'm assuming it's okay. All right. I'm gonna see if I can move this. Maybe down to the bottom. Is that better?
I love that. I love that.
It's not too blurry.
I love those colors. I love that gold, the way yellow, so rich. Look at this, a little,
Now, don't get confused. This is a sandwich board here. Blurs into the
oh.
part of the building.
It's a baby horse. Landed on my balcony.
You can see it, Diana? My God, Diana, your granddaughter.
And then a couple of hours later, I said, I must have an hour out there. A baby duck. I thought it was Mickey. My friend said, no, it's a baby duck. On my balcony, so
Well, it was.
look, I guess so. I don't. I baby. I know. That's Aurora. My neighbor, Look, look, this is all I did. This is all we did. We always had a dog, my husband and I. But, 3 years ago, our dog Ziggy passed away. And I was going, just about to get another dog. Listen, she told me that you are. I said, I hear you. But I hear you. So, it's, I'm gonna take Sister Valley. My son is, yeah, my son is brother. She's like extended. Out of my way. It's not something we've been through. It's how it's. Like my. I want to go, I want to door, and I'll watch the door. I'll watch the door. I enjoy that little dog. The dog is wonderful. But I just dropped small from right here. I just dropped.
Next month's classes are gonna be a little more skill-based.
I'm so happy
Be
to.
prepared, guys.
Why?
Oh, that's
So
good.
hard. I'm gonna be cracking the whip.
Yeah, that's okay. Oh, well.
I'm glad to see you out.
Yeah, well, this, the rain sort of makes me sad.
Yes, he's not the artist we're talking about. I made a mistake. You can work with him, I don't care. Is this another artist named Jake? Oh, no, but we think he might read. Not sure. This gentleman, Dwight's gentleman. He lives in China. I mean, actually, he lives in Monterey. But he is. I know.
All the way up. I know. Oh, golly. I mean. Yeah. Look back, what? Yeah.
I mean, on the face it looks easy, but it's.
Don't you not want to see?
Yeah, watercolor, but, I heard that's very easy to but
Very
it's difficult
very
to
difficult.
get an effect.
Yes, yeah.
Make a mistake. Well,
Yeah.
I think it's wash. It's like.
Oh. Red light.
Thanks.
Yes,
But you
that
can
looks
look
like
like.
I'm not shy.
No, like lots of special. This is my
Yes.
my first one.
But,
It's only me.
you know, you see, wow.
Oh, she's
Yeah. Oh my.
But you still get some of those.
Yeah, oh, I love the way it looks, mine's not, my hands, I'm just going to hands.
But you don't.
Yeah, no, she's good.
Trying.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
So I'm checking like how to see something. All the way here. So she just fell.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta do it.
You know, principles of perspective.
So I'm happy
You know,
now. But it's always happy.
well,
experiment.
the lines, kind of convert towards.
Nice.
Well,
National Day. Yeah.
So this is.
It's 11:96.
That's what you're saying, you know, that's a little rate.
You get also supervisors.
You know what? So here it is.
So it's big here.
Saturday, June
One
11th,
is
11 a.m.
and thick here, but shrink.
Yeah.
But they should have one for classes, wait times to
And same thing kind of happens here.
Class every hour.
Oh, so I see it, make it wide.
So imagine there's a point over here,
I know.
and there's a point over here.
Put down like that.
And as things approach this point, it gets smaller and smaller and smaller. So.
But
you-
being it and
Yeah.
Let me know.
with the hand,
Yeah.
nothing, but you see it so much better.
Yeah, so this type of picture is a 2 point perspective. There's also a 3 point where I think like. We're looking up and down. And check as they go down. Check as they go down. Yeah.
But I read it.
Yeah.
So it's the same concept. Like I said, well, I went to an acre course. And now my story is going on there.
Yes, there you go.
And then my daughter, like, what is that? Because she already knows. There's a chair here now.
Yeah.
My like here, coming up the same thing now.
Yeah.
Points at the color.
Yeah. It's an iron.
I thought like
Like my girl.
she
I love it.
Yeah.
They're just sitting there.
Yeah, but no, it's not. Maybe just probably just.
Then maybe it wasn't an iron.
Yeah, that's happening. Yeah, because it's shine lights.
Yeah.
No, you know what? She donated her kidneys. So she probably had a C-section type surgery to remove the kidney.
Yeah.
But she's hasn't been
So
able to.
it's looking.
I know what you're saying, yeah.
Yeah, looking down.
Because all of that is inside.
Or the looking up and.
Yeah, she's, I mean, she's like she's looking at a yoga teacher. She's like a real advanced yogi. And she donated a kidney. And she's just, taking her time to get it out. A yoga teacher. Yeah, but she's recovering. I mean, she's teaching yoga, she's doing yoga, but not in her, she's normally like, How long is? She's about 48.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's about 48. She's very, she's a Naira outdoor. She teaches at Syria, 6th of Washington. Hot yoga school. Person 3. Do hot yoga? I do it every day.
It's really.
I go to the heart doctor because my mother has, that's what I'm taking on today. She has heart issues.
That's the simple one from the training.
Yeah, I love it. Like my main workout.
You look pretty.
There's some class. There's
I think I'm gonna do class pass, but I don't wanna, even that I know though. I'll just stick with my studio, so I'll just pay them.
right. Yeah.
So, see, tonight I'm gonna do that.
Well, I get down many of them.
I did follow. That's what
How we go to towns. They use weights or just body?
A lot of police.
Did you prepare to teach that class, Susan? Susan teaches that class.
Oh, by Angela. No. That. But I would turn your papers already, so thank you for your instruction. I appreciate it. You're welcome.
Don't let it.
That's fine.
Thanks, she just been. I know if I got it, like,
I just go with the.
and I was hoping to watch, that's the one that, yes, kitty. I'm taking her class Thursday. No, this is just there, it's open. Me too.
That's where it's heavy. That's why I'm leaving.
Okay, Samantha is awesome. That's a you would like. No, the owner is Goggin. And
Yeah, I was waiting for some.
yeah, I'm Lottie, she's teaching. I'm gonna take her class tomorrow at 8 a.m. Yeah.
And I'm like, I was ready.
I mean, I've been doing 3:20. They was a fine.
Um,
So,
all I'm saying is
you want to do
it's like
Oh.
small.
Jen,
Okay.
my favorite is of course. I mean, my doctor just comes around with something. Surgery. I was like,
So.
the dark, I was like, really awesome.
We have our Columbus there.
Like the healthiest.
I'm too happy with that.
I don't think it's the nurse. And because I get to see that takes. So
Yes, it's hard. I love that company. See it.
it's like annoying, you know what I mean? Can't get it easy. I don't wanna be a bird.
Very true.
So I don't know what.
Yeah. And then, I don't mind.
I want to go to Ken Pilates because.
Oh, he's fine for him.
Is he? I heard he's, I heard he's great.
Yeah. So it's a lot of fun.
And he's, I follow him on Instagram, he's like adorable.
Yes, it's a lot of fun.
Ken Pilates, it's a Pilates studio. They're in Hoboken, I'm not exactly.
Sixth and Washington.
6th of Washington, and then you have one like, by Ellis, but, like somewhere around there, I think.
Block. Yeah.
He's also a great dancer and he's on the Arts Advisory Board.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, he seems like he's really adorable.
Yes, he is. Work with you, so his heart don't matter.
Nice.
He looked at the items as very hard to get.
I'm still working on this. Still working on that. We did your results. The beginning of the winter, I know. I'm still doing, I'm still working.
Yeah. This
That's. Looking. One night I was in a class, it's like one of my favorite teachers, Rada. She's the most. So we have a process. She teaches us no different exercise like So I'm sitting there. Because I was. Lots of those. Very, very. So.
It is. This one.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of guns.
This, which,
First thing I did here was. So. Club page, which is much. Oh, sure.
Slow.
I usually wasn't holding the girl. So, okay, great.
So fun. Yeah, we got.
I'll leave that open. Okay. Not hot, this was just regular thing, I love it.
Landscape.
Is it challenging? Oh, this is from California.
There's so much I can't read.
But they're both, yeah, one's Swiss, one's the,
Oh, okay. Do they do that?
one's Korean, one's
Sounds very.
doesn't.
What's the spot?
Yeah.
If you were Davis, I would stop trying, so you got enough to work yet. I would start doing very soon. You are.
But then like, I guess. Years ago.
That's a team that a lot of love, keep going.
Okay, thank you.
Very nice,
Oh, yeah.
beautiful color.
My first time, first time.
Thank you. I like rock, really like rock.
You're doing
Big,
mine
I
today.
need two extra.
Oh, it's your own.
I feel like these,
And then I
all
thought,
systems, the
Right.
right, with,
Yeah,
Lorraine.
I could do them later.
Yeah, Lorraine, like one of my girl, I'm very close with Lorraine's sister. She's like.
I was thinking some random.
There was something about this.
Yeah, it could be. It's just there.
Okay.
I was telling her.
You like it, and it's-
She's like, yeah, that's one of those.
High rise.
I was like, okay, good.
All right,
Yeah,
okay.
not
I want to see how it evolves. Okay, home, are we good?
And her sister Bonnie takes the class. I think she.
As usual, I've been neglecting, sorry.
And her friend married.
Stephanie's gone.
You must be good. Everybody's good.
I kept by myself, and then when I went back. Couldn't get up. you know what I mean? There's a-
Is it supposed to be in here?
We don't.
I don't
we
know if
don't
that was me that loved it. Yeah, it was.
I go there too.
And this is our,
I'm gonna
Pride
text
Committee.
her right now.
and I haven't had a chance because we've been busy planning Pride stuff, but I have been wanting to say to her, is this true? Right? Got it? Maybe Annie's letting me know. She didn't say it's confidential, right? As far as I can tell. Right? And that's right. You can tell you heard it from me. That helps, all right? I guess I don't know. It's out in public.
You need to run into the airport. You need help carrying that? So, yeah, I might. Liz, I'm gonna send you a picture. This is the photo I'm committing to because I like the line, the nature, and the hard and soft. I was walking past somebody's house in Jersey City, it's just was very fun. Isn't that cool?
We were taking a lot of pups.
Take my class in, my mother's car. Street. Street. Maybe I'll see something better there. I don't know. I don't know.
We don't have to begin.
I'm non-committal. Non-committal.
I have to
moving
remember
forward in
that.
life. That's my new motto. That's my new motto.
That's a healthy way to be.
Well, I think
Although-
more importantly than being non-committal is just not having expectations.
Please go,
And just do it. Just roll.
please commit to voting on June 10th.
What do we vote for?
It's the primary election. Hudson County has the lowest vote of any county.
What's the primary
State
for?
Senate.
May, state assembly in May or?
Assembly. State Assembly, what do you mean? Yes, it's June 10th.
June 10th is the mayoral election?
No, it's in November.
Do we have to have a primary for that?
No. The mayoral election is not from the state assembly. And the governor's race, is June 10th. Those two races are primary. And then we vote on it again in November once we primary.
I don't know what to do with it.
So who is it?
New Jersey has too many elections. They're working to change.
Yeah, this is too.
That's awesome for blocking your
No,
vote. This is wonderful what you're doing.
You said government, we vote on June 10th.
June 10th is governor, state assembly. Please vote.
My grandfather used to. Yeah, he passed away. the one- He was the first Italian American. Yeah. Well, so we have to-
favorite driving in the city. And safe driving in the city.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I like to drive in the city. I'm a little crazy. It's like kind of like
Yeah.
an adventure, and I love to curse. I love to like honk and curse. So I get it all out.
Therapy.
You know, it's a good
I
place.
don't, I don't honk, but I love to.
Oh, me too. I love to curse. I love to curse.
It's funny, that's, you know, did you see that?
Mr. Chill.
Yeah, my God.
Just Mr. Chill. Don't say because I couldn't come with you. This again. There she is. Oh, no, that's all.
Can't live with her, you can't live with her.
What? Yes, yeah, you know, this band. That's what I wanted to have at my wedding. Give my mother.
Honestly, I live in Alpha.
Yes.
I know your styles.
Oh. Let's be there.
Remember, eat salad. Do the frying lights. Yeah, don't press hard. That's. Thank you. Well.
Yeah, I know, I think. Here, no, here.
No.
No. It is just. No.
And she would meet.
And why?
I love that picture. I miss it. I'm basically.
Yeah, that's it. Somebody dancing, yes. All right, I'll go. Give me information. It's like lower.
Regular spaces.
Picture you made is great. Oh, next month is June. Yes, I think it's our French speaking part. It was not a vocal start, it's for me, stopping, if I can get him to wait. Had an infancy experience yesterday, I had a real appreciation. In the morning, teaching my group at ACE. And we had moved our table outside on the lawn in front of St. Matthew's Church. Sitting there drawing away, and this elderly gentleman came up with his bicycle, got up his bicycle. He was furious about it. And he tried to push the fence over. May I help you? I'll help you. The fence was flat, and he couldn't fit in. And finally he said, I don't understand. So I got up, walked over, realized in this accident that he was French. Oh, my stilted French. I realized that he was your boss. He said, "Is West New York? Is this Weehawken? Or is this Total? What do you do this Right. This is Total." He said, Hudson Street is so beautiful. You are so lucky. Be proud. Yes, well, pretty. From beauty. You brought one. But he said it reminded him of that.
Really? Probably have never been. Maybe it's from Canada. What street where you're from? I like looking over here. Oh, wow. Very important street, certain place on Gardens, right?
Well, garden between second and third, there, and garden between
5 and
Smith
6.
and Cliff. Very, very. And Bluefield, very
Close to it, yeah.
forget something.
Oh, my phone doesn't work with the line on. Yeah.
Big word. And else.
Yeah, I'm trying to Alice.
She's coming to you.
All right, I'm coming to you. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Chair. You having trouble with the
Yeah. Down in Taser. Oh, it's raining. Wet. Lot.
And what about if you have this or why you have your cats?
Well, starts to get what we call.
So did you try to call it?
Just now.
even been on those drugs.
That's what I was thinking, Felix, because they don't
Or
have
why,
white
I'm
hair.
not gonna. Almost did.
Do it a couple times.
I've made my heart so.
I can't imagine how much you have Gary and ornaments.
I have done it in the past. I just felt lazy this morning. Sorry. To go in.
No, this is not.
Yeah, let's see if this is.
Not right.
No. Because it is, this, I'm not used to working in baseball.
What don't you love?
I can't feel it, I can't, like. Like I was explaining to Ken, I took Spanish lessons as a kid, and I could read. So it's like, I could see it, but I couldn't. All this knowledge, this is all drawer, but I mean, I did. Yes, no, I know. But I did finding, difficulties, like with lines and, so it's something practice, that's all. Right? You've gotten this perspective, right, really well. Thank you. So, yeah, let's just keep going. And there's a lot of detail. That's what it is, there's too much detail. Trying to capture all of that. Is extremely difficult. And so if you have interpreted, in a way. And I think you feel very proud. So. Yes, I yes.
Yeah, last week I moved.
I moved away from it, right? How was it? Okay. And you start looking at the draw corners. Okay. Maybe start concentrating.
No, sure, yo, all right, so
So let's choose some of these.
Well, I think I know how to do that.
You might want to look at dark windows.
Okay.
And you're creating some of that. Because I think that's
Gotta draw
all
it
the
together.
whole concept of it.
I'll get you there.
Come on, a teacher, I'm trying to help. Not being any special thing.
Do the pictures.
And do the big.
Yeah.
Just get an impression of the picture. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight.
Folks at home are good. Margot, you're, I think, the only one left. Susan and Pierce and Stephanie have left. So Margot, I'm assuming you're okay. Good.
I'm good.
I'm
Thanks.
nice.
You can't just ruin my painting as a madam.
Oh my gosh. Oh no, we don't end at 12 anymore. So we have plenty of time.
Yeah. See if I can restore this.
Really inspiring.
So like, let's say there's that red square or rectangle. Pretend that's a Gaussian. That goes over here. Just don't get in there. It's got this like light yellowish border around that red thing. And I guess there's a word on that red's thing. Like maybe it's the word kings or something. Yeah, maybe it's kings. Rings. Kings. Yeah.
The lady outside. No, and I couldn't use lit. I can use lit.
Oh, you're trying to call Lyft? Alice,
Library text is on the phone. I don't know what you want.
that is weird.
Yes, I blame it for some. Yeah, but
Maybe get upstairs.
yeah, but it's still in the power of the.
Even if you go to the front of the building, Alice, go away from,
That's the one.
if you need to call a car, I'm happy to do that.
It says your phone is not registered on it.
Which is extremely cheap. If you call, but I would never be talking to you about barrier, and it has the barrier. Let me find out, I'll show you. We have AT&T, it's free. Two. 659. 9. Oh, the hearing aids. Oh. I think you're close. Yeah, but I can't, 5.3 Okay. Baba. Hey, no, I think very good. Yeah. What's your cost? It's a tax. I know, I'm not. Any woman says 10 minutes. I know, sometimes it's 10 minutes. Yeah. They do look outside of yeah. You're not gonna. First question, something like that, but sometimes she must be out when she gets it, she then you get out.
Yeah, that's not from the state.
This thing is not.
Wow.
So it comes, yeah. So I don't know. So maybe we can ask what?
Sasha was on the.
Okay, so are you just? That's one, wow. I like to leave early, and I don't have to see how good I'm gonna be. It's very Chinese. Yes. Well,
That's
Stop that. Okay, thanks for helping.
Thanks for coming.
No, it's actually looks like. But I think studying.
Yeah, really.
Maybe like my favorite.
It's sounded a lot better.
I'm trying. It's fun season. You know what, it's great.
Yep, it's great.
We
still have time, like 15 minutes.
We're under the threshold.
This is just a great exercise. Respect.
It really is.
Basics and.
It really is.
Respects. It's flat, but it's very fun.
It's just rumble on the word. So try to find. Like the other one. Like it.
I'm just, it's even up on. It's so hard.
How did I continue?
It's very difficult.
Not into it.
Yeah.
Why are you going to? Oh, really? And the new Rockefeller. Oh no, Rockefeller is small. Media wise, so I don't usually. She was so excited. It's a bit. Yeah, it's. It's. I would pray that it's just experimental, just like. Oh, I think. Sorry. This is. I'm just trying to get. Yeah. This is. That's the one. I'm gonna get it more. You are. Yes. He likes it. Good. It's part of the process. Just learn. That's what no confidence. Well, you're learning. Yes, it is. I appreciate everybody.
There's so many lives.
I think the group are. Yeah. Your phone up? Yes. Oh. Okay. The same thing. The same.
Few minutes cleanup. Can I see Sally?
She always the same, like, it's nice.
Sally, can I see it?
Eyes ruler, my size. I need a ruler. I need a. Is a ruler. Just.
Oh, there are no rulers available?
Here's from here to here, I feel this size is not very much with.
Let me see the picture.
You don't need this ruler. No, I can go. There's the rulers. Size is wrong.
Building is smaller than the gym.
Actually, I remember what this is in New York. You can see this from the tree. Excuse me, from the tree. Ellie, listen, doesn't matter. That's not me. I think you should start thinking. No one but you, me, knows that you didn't make the building fall. It doesn't matter. Hey. Right? There was a- What's happening? No, look, it's good. It's exactly right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You check.
Oh, you don't have enough window. Stop worrying about that. The height of the church spire is perfect. This is a great picture. Paint. Look at the paint box. Start painting. Great. Go get a paint box. Start painting. But Sally, listen, you learned something. Next time you can paint, you can count the number of windows. Or you just start drawing. Learn how to knit. The image that you want to do. Sharing today, what's senses working or sharing? Very nice. Don't look too close. It's so easy. I was struggling. Oh, I love being sick. When I said it's so much you seem to do. That's you gotta get out of here.
Yeah, you know what? Shop her every weekend, so I'm going to.
This is great. Everybody look at Diane's feet.
you.
Wow.
Oh,
That did well.
you.
I love that it did well. Want to share it on the big screen real fast?
Thank you.
Gotta stop. I'm stopping the share so we can share. And Diane is first. Come on up,
Thank you.
Diane.
First of all, I'm
Really
happy
thrilled
to
with
be
this.
here.
Go this way a little.
Very happy to be here with everybody.
Very good.
It actually Liz has I tried to copy it, but this is all new to me, so it's my interpretation of what's on the
Yes,
screen.
that's what we
But-
want you to do.
Yeah, but the color I wanted to make bright and a little dark, and I guess it's Fisherman's Wharf. I don't know.
I'm not sure the location
Yeah,
of this.
But I'm just so happy to be here and being encouraged by everybody, and
It's
thanks.
beautiful.
the instruction from Liz is great for me. I mean, the therapy is unbelievable. I just want to go
Art
forward and
works.
learn.
Art
Thank you
works.
so much, everybody.
Well
Thank
done,
you.
Diane.
Yes, thank you.
Fab.
Thank you.
Oh, do you want to share? It looks like your head, or Diana, do you want to share? No, yours is beautiful. Come, quick, a quick share. Look at this beautiful landscape, everyone.
Nice, whoops. What's the name?
Composition on this one as well. It's very nice, subtle color, I think. And I love that you did it on the watercolor paper because the texture is very eye-catching, right?
Very nice.
No, it's mine.
Oh, this is yours?
Really nice, Diana. Enjoy your week.
You too.
See you in June.
Oh, yes.
Leave. I mean, it hasn't felt like summer really yet at all, has it? Anyone here want to be next for sharing? Alina, you wanna? And then Margot, you can go. After
Got
Alina.
a sketch. I don't have any color put down.
Let's see if we can move this over to the side. Yeah. And now.
The picture of us named Building the Intercontinental Railroad through the Sierra Nevada Range.
And this is by Jake Lee.
By Jake Lee. And it looks like this. There's mountains. There are.
It was in the slide.
Remember that one? Yeah, that was a good one.
Model work looks something like this.
Very nice. You got a good start.
You've just begun this one virtually, right?
Very nice.
So you have a lot more work to do.
Especially the workers and all those baskets lifting them over the mountain.
You have all the tiny details still to
See you
do.
next week, everybody.
Nice.
Dangerous work.
Yeah.
I just noticed the men.
In the top.
Very nice.
They're working.
Very nice.
Yes.
Okay, everybody. have a good week.
Well done. All right, Margot, do you have something to share?
Well, just a sketch. I haven't colored it in yet. Can you see it? I don't know. I don't know if this helps or if it's worse.
Yes,
Can you see it?
yes.
Yeah, so it's the one you had up on the screen. And so just
And war picture. It's a great sketch. Are you going to do it in color or black and white?
color, watercolor. So,
Yeah, right up your alley. Send me a JPEG, please, when you're done, or bring it to Tuesday's class.
okay, sounds good.
Terrific. Was it hard or easy to draw?
Hard for me. Straight lines. I can't do straight lines. I had a ruler.
Yeah, you like the organic plant stuff.
Well, I'm definitely not landscapes. Well, buildings.
Thank you for sharing. We look forward to the finish. Who's next? Alice, you wanna?
Alice is there?
Alice is here today.
Cool. Hello, Alice.
Margot just said, well,
Hello.
Hey, very cool. Love it.
she's
That's
doing-
wonderful.
this was Brooklyn? They were
I
sitting
guess so, yeah, yeah.
Very nice.
beautifully drawn. So Alice has been lucky enough to be taking the portrait class at the Art Students League. That's why we haven't seen her in a while.
In New York, yeah.
Great. Ken, do you want to go next? I'm jumping all over the place today. Water at the table.
I can. Oh, wow. Very cool. Fun. See,
So a little doodle I did small, and then I decided to make a bigger color version of it.
very nice. I love it. Is he on a swing or chains or?
Yeah, that's supposed to be rope.
Rope.
Finish. I'm not used to the oil pastel, so I'm kind of experimenting to see what I can do with the texture,
I hear you.
layers of color.
Takes some getting used to. No, the colors are great.
I have to draw the little seat under him, with the little board
I just imagined it was there.
in the background.
But I hear you. Very cool. Love it. Have fun.
Wants to go next? Mark, Robin? Who's next? I can't. I'm so emotional.
What am I looking for? Sky, right. You decided this is not the color you want, right? Yeah, not the color I want. No. That's,
Robin's gonna share next.
try this.
Looking for ideas and direction.
Well,
Watch that
the
table.
main thing was the perspective and where is this? Is it up there?
Yeah.
Yes,
Trying to figure out or see the lines and the perspectives of things. And I was drawing with a pencil, and then Liz, you suggested Conti, and then I wanted to do color. And I keep switching these
So you
days.
switch to oil pastel. Or is it time?
well, you gotta try different things, right?
Partly it's Conti, partly it's Pezza.
A nice feeling as you draw.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Does, and I,
It feels very natural. It's like, it feels very natural.
Oh,
one suggestion I have, I know it's a work in progress. I want something heavy in the bottom, underneath the shapes.
okay.
because You have the wonderful darks in the middle. You need something to ground and solidify all the smaller things that you had throughout the composition. So for example, underneath the yellow box
Yeah.
shape, you need something dark there. And underneath the white next to it, you need where you have that textured green stuff.
Yeah, I
would
wanted
make
to
that
get more
dark
of that
and
green
thick.
in there.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Well,
I think it's
Liz, I guess you learn from everything, don't you?
when you work on the ground area,
Yeah.
the bottom of it, it's going to pull the beautiful drawing again. Your
Thanks, Liz.
perspective is good.
Thank
Well done.
Thank you.
Tamani, you've been working so hard on this. Let's see. Bring it up and show the world. Yes.
I don't like these blues. I know you know. Just work with them. This is fine. This is fine.
It was rapid from Frank Lee.
Wow.
Painting.
Oh my God.
I mean, painting. I don't know where Frank Lee came from. Painting. Incredible use of detail. Maybe some very nice textual effect. One suggestion I have, when it's dry tomorrow, bring it next week to I want you to use colored pencil outline the tiny shape to give it definition. Very well done. All right, don't forget. Okay. Or you could take the box of paint and work on it with fine brushes. Forget. Okay, it's time to clean up. Those of you who are here. Margot, work on. And I will see, we have I mean, 3 minutes till the end of class, but unless you need me, Margot, I think I'm going to say goodbye until June.
Okay, sounds good. See ya.
Art on. Everyone out there in YouTube land, be careful about Jake Lee. There are several Jake Lees available online. You want to be looking at Jake Lee, born 1915, 1991. So make sure of the attribution to the paintings you're looking at. Apparently there's a Jake Lee, a modern day Jake Lee, who is of Korean ancestry, who does collage. So watch out for that. I unfortunately was unaware of that. And didn't do enough research, so be aware.
Okay.
All right, on. Happy rest of May, and I will see you in June. Take care, everyone. Look at, appreciate,